our first viewer come in, and we'll go ahead and get started. As you guys come in, just make sure you like and share this live. If you don't mind, it will be greatly appreciated. You're tuning in to Business Awareness Thursday, of course, with Lush Consulting Firm. Today we with Cowboy. Ain't nobody came in yet. They coming, trust me. We with Cowboy Troy today. We got one. That's all we need. Then they'll start coming in. So, welcome. This is our 6th Business Awareness Thursday with Lush Consulting Firm. I'm Kimberly, and thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and share as you come in. Thank you all that has been tuning in for showing support and tuning in and liking and sharing. I'm loving your feedback. This show is brought to you by Queen Fit Activewear and of course Lush Consulting Firm. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with the one and only Cowboy Troy.
Cowboy, baby. Let's make it happen. I tell you, duck and pull a truck. You need to hook it up.
we gonna talk to him and get into his world of the car industry. He's been in the game for a mighty long time now, and just gonna get some insight into that. Again, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll go ahead and get started since I have some viewers. And don't forget to like and share. Of course, this platform was built. It was built for those who not aware of all the entrepreneurs and businesses that are in the city, as well as those who may want to step out on a limb and take that jump and become their own boss. Want to step in the business world. So this is to encourage and influence those people. So we're going to go ahead and get into it and talk about the history of Cowboy Troy and him being in this industry. It's saying that it's a low connection, but we're going to keep on going. As far as when you first started, so what steered you into the car industry?
Well, first I would like to say to anybody out there that that's afraid to fail. That's the biggest thing with entrepreneurs, to be afraid to fail. And a lot of people do fail and never want to. Look, don't be afraid to fail. Right. It's 4 quarters in a football game. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to fail. You know, I started another dealership, which was Premier Motorsports. I had a partner, and it didn't work out. The partnership didn't work out. It was bad. So, I was down. It was horrible for me. But I didn't give up. And look, I'm back, baby, and I'm back in the same building. Can you believe that? How ironic is that? Not only am I back, but I'm back in the same building. And we're doing numbers right now. It's beautiful.
So what brought you into the car dealership game? Like, what made you want to sell cars?
The thing that made me want to sell cars, I'll never forget, I used to be a barber. And I used to cut hair. And I used to love cutting hair, right? But one day, this guy came in, and it was like in April. I'll never forget. And he showed me his check stub, and his year-to-date on his check stub was like $70,000. We're talking about April being the 4th month of the year, and he had already made $70,000 as a car salesman. But of course, the car business has changed a lot since then. People in the old days, car salesmen, they used to live like rock stars. And way back in the day, it was a profession that was looked at like doctors and lawyers because they brought that type of income. Right. And now only the dealership owners make that kind of money. You don't really find car salesmen making the kind of money that they used to back in the day. You have some car salesmen in the city that do well, but it's only the owners, man, that's really raking in the cash. That's just the bottom line on page 1 there.
So how long have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry for 16 years. 16 years. And I've helped a lot of people get jobs, and I feel good about that. It feels so good to be able to help people.
Right.
I've helped employ people. I fired some people. But I've helped people get people out of jail. I know so many people from dealing with the public for so long. You know what I mean?
Right.
I had people tell me, man, why don't you need to be in another city. No, this is where I want to be, right here. Right here. I don't want to go nowhere.
In the port city.
In the port city, baby. Let's make it happen.
So tell me this. Everybody don't know. I know the story. How did you get the name Cowboy Troy?
How did I get the name? I hear that all the time. How you get the name Cowboy? I'm going to tell you something, man. When they first started calling me Cowboy, it used to piss me off. I used to get so mad. Why are these people calling me Cowboy? I was working at a predominantly white dealership. I'm talking about 90% white, not like 75 or something like that. This was 90% white, and I was one of the only black salespeople. All the other black people that worked there were either, in detail or in the shop somewhere. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I was out front, and they gave me the name Cowboy, making jokes. Because it was around the time that movie Brokeback Mountain was out. They was trying to say I was a gay cowboy or whatever, And then, but that was the inside joke that I only found out later. I just didn't like the name. Right. I didn't like the name Cowboy. I just used to like wear cowboy boots. So they would call me Cowboy, and like I said, it didn't sit well with me. And then one day, I was getting ready to move to another dealership. And they found out about it, and they wrote me a new pay plan, called me in the office, and as I was reading the new pay plan, the general manager said right then, he said, if you want that pay plan, you're going to have to go by Cowboy Troy. I read that pay plan, and I said, shit, Cowboy Troy it is. I've been a damn cowboy ever since. Look, man, I went and got me a big-ass belt buckle, a hat, every damn thing. I showed up in that sales meeting. I was proud to be called Cowboy that day. Cowboy here, baby. Let's do it.
So how many dealerships have you worked with?
I'm going to tell you, I done worked at a lot of dealerships, and the reason being, I'm going to tell you, a lot of times the reason salespeople, well, everybody have their own reason for moving around. But I would move around like if I felt that, because I always had a large customer base. Mm-hmm. If I felt that my customers weren't being treated fairly, mm-hmm. then, it was always an issue. Mm-hmm. Like if I saw you a car and you got a problem, well, you don't have a problem by yourself. We have a problem. Right. And I would go to you as if I bought the car. We would go and talk to the manager, and they hated that. Dealers hated that. Hated that I would take the stuff so personal. You know what I mean? Right. I always have taken it personal. Right. I've always taken every single deal personal. But the thing of it is, it's like when you're dealing with the public, you can't really can't please everybody. Right. I don't even care what you do, you can't please. And you got to just realize that in your heart, if you know you've done everything, then that's good enough. Yeah. And that's how I am. Right. Like one of the things that I've carried with me is that, let's say you bought a car from me, right? Mm-hmm. And you have an issue with that car. Mm-hmm. That's our issue. Right. That's not your issue by yourself. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You can call me, hey, look, I got guys here that I have on staff that I pay a salary to anyway. Mm-hmm. Let's say your starter go out. Hey, ain't no problem. I might ask you to purchase the part, right? But the labor is free. Your labor is always free with us. So that is basically what sets you apart from the other dealers. That's what sets me apart. Was that the reason why you probably kind of moved around to dealerships because of those? That's exactly why I moved around from other dealerships. You got some dealerships, man. They'll say that you approve, get your down payment, put you in the car, then repo that thing. You looking outside, you wonder what happened. They had people showing up. Hey man, where y'all take my car? I mean, you got some Ponzi schemes going on in the car business around here. Wow. So I just advise everybody, be very careful who you deal with, man. Be very careful where you go. You want to have some type of connection. Right. Some type of connection when you're doing business, period. You know what I mean? Right. You need some type of connection with people. Some type of referral or anything. Right. And for the most part, I do well. I try to take care of people. That's the bottom line. It ain't about me just selling a car. It never been. Even when I started selling at these different dealerships, it's just never been about me. It's never been. I would hear salespeople say, man, they wasted my time. You can't waste my time. We good.
I know
We
that's
good.
right, especially
I'm
if you're buying a
good.
car.
And I'm doing just what I love to do. Look, I can't rap, okay? I ain't got no bars, all right? None, all right? I can't sing, even though I try all the time in the shower. Trust me, I try. But I'm doing just what the hell I want to do in life right now.
So let me ask you this: when you first started selling cars, I know you said you was a barber.
Yep.
You saw somebody paycheck. You saw the money. That what made you want to sell cars.
Yeah.
In that period, did you realize at that point you wanted to own your own car lot, or it took some time?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what made me want to own my own car lot. I was working for a dealer that this man was living the type of life that I want to live, and I'm watching him. With the way he has his kids, all his kids is in vehicles. They got dealer tags on their vehicle. His wife, she's always shopping, always all around the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this man doing whatever the hell he want to do.
Right.
He ain't worried about nothing. He going where the hell he want to go. He doing just what his wife is happy. His kids is happy. Everybody is happy. I said, I want to be him.
Everybody happy.
Everybody damn happy, yeah.
As far as with selling cars, do you solely sell what's on the lot, or do you go find what people want?
Oh, I find now it's easy to find cars now. But the biggest problem with finding cars, I can find people anything. You know, the biggest problem is having people with the means to buy what they want, because there's a whole lot of window shoppers.
Gotcha.
It's a whole lot of people that want stuff but don't necessarily have the means to do it. I mean, and I've seen some crazy stuff. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. I had a guy come in one time who was a minister. I'm not going to call names. We don't do that.
That's right.
At Lush Consulting.
We do not.
So anyway, this minister came in and said, I want to buy this car, right? I want you to find this car for me. So I found the car. The car was in Las Vegas. That's where I found this particular car that had to be a certain color, had the interior. Found the car in Las Vegas, right? Got it all the way back. I never questioned, because this guy got a big congregation and everything. I never questioned whether or not he had the means to purchase it, right? So, okay, I got this car here, right? Just like he wanted, detail, all the bells and whistles, you know, sport this and technical, all that stuff he wanted, right? So then he proceeds to tell me, God wants you to sow this seed. He wants you to sow this seed. He will bless you if you do this, because I am a child of God. That's what he said to me.
Oh, really?
He said he's a child of God, and if I sow this seed, then my business would. That's what he said to me.
So, what does it take for you to go find somebody a car now?
What does it take? Now I'm gonna tell you, I just need to have things in place. If you paying cash, we need to have a deposit. If you're doing financing, we need to at least look at your credit to make sure that, you know, it's nothing there that may hinder this purchase. Because the bottom line is, we don't want the car. We getting it for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So once it gets here,
it's yours.
It's yours, and you need to be taking it with you. Yep. So we got a couple of little things here, but most of the part, people don't really come with stuff crazy. Most of the things that people ask me for, you know, it's pretty much local.
Mm.
I hadn't had anybody that's asking for stuff that just
cannot be found.
That's just hard to find, you know, or that's just, you know, way out of the means.
Okay.
Yep.
I noticed you offer other services here now. The detailing service.
Yeah.
Is that new?
Brand new. We trying something out, man. Y'all bear with me, you know what I mean?
Now, I saw the different packages. I know one was $199, but it had a whole bunch of stuff you do for that $199.
Yep.
Kind of like give us a summary of the
Oh, we
different
do it
packages.
all. We do it all. You think about the best detailers in the city. You think about the best possible whatever, you know, from shampooing the carpet. And you know, sometimes, you know, a lot of y'all driving cars, you might need to do that from time to time. Just take it somewhere. You take yourself and get yourself pampered,
Right.
You know?
Right.
Take your vehicle, bring it to us, and let us just pamper that thing for you.
Right.
You know, show some love for it. You know?
Right.
We'll change your oil, you know, we'll detail that thing, and we'll treat it with a lot of love.
So,
and we'll give you whatever discount, whatever you're comfortable with. All of our prices are negotiable, you know.
Well, look at that. They will tailor it to your need. I know on the $199 package, I saw a whole list of stuff, but I was like, well, maybe it is worth $199. What that one called? That was
the deluxe.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I know it was 3 I saw. As far as with well, I just talked about the prices. What sets you apart from other dealers? Which I know you said you care, because if something go wrong with that car you sell, it's coming back here. As long as you can cover them parts, I take care of it.
Oh yeah, so, and it doesn't matter if it's 3 days or 3 years.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 2, 3 days, 3 years. You know, it's like, you know, like I said, man, always been about helping other people. You know, and you know, I've never been a selfish person, but you know, when I was little, they used to have this saying. My uncle used to say, "A baby can get all my money, but a lion can't take a dime." Have you ever heard that?
I haven't. But
a baby can get all my money, but a lion can't take a dime. Meaning, I'll give, I'll do, but if you come trying to take and you come with the slick stuff, then hey, we ain't got nothing for you.
Right.
But if you just need some help with anything, you know, hey, bring your car to us. If you got issues with your car, you know, you need a good mechanic or something, we got discount, man. We you know, parts is cheaper when you buy them through us. Just, you know.
Full service.
Full service. We're making it happen.
Once
and if you stop by on Saturdays, you might, you know, we be cooking every Saturday. We're always cooking stuff.
They cook, period. I thought you was going to be cooking tonight. I kind of was ready, too. But you forgot. But that's all right. That's all right. As far as with specials, do you have specials for like first-time car buyers? Or like,
yeah, I got specials for first-time car buyers. You know, if you don't have any credit, then your job will be your credit. But you need to be been there a little while. They want to see some type of stability. You can't just be done started your job and then looking by, you know, SS Camaro, you know, all of that stuff.
Right.
You know, but we have lenders right now that are willing to give you a chance. They just need to see something on paper. They need to see where you are stable and can afford a payment. The payments aren't over $200, all right? But a first-time buyer can get a deal with a low interest rate and stuff like that.
For those who commenting, you have any questions or anything like that, we'll get them at the end. We're not ignoring you guys. If you're tuning in, please like and share. I would appreciate it. At the end, we'll go back through your comments, answer any questions, and also, of course, we'll drop his information and everything. As far as sustaining in the car industry, being a business owner and doing business, period. I know challenges, they'll come, period.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. I pretty much know the backstory behind you being here originally and then what happened and then you actually getting it back. So my question is, what would you say that kept you sane in the overcoming that particular challenge that you took on?
Well, my love for the business, my love for my business, and the fact that, you know, I've helped so many people throughout these years. I've helped so many people. So guess what? People it's what you put out there,
You get back.
what you get back. You see what I'm saying?
That's
I've
right.
always planted good seeds. So even though I failed, I still had people. I could go to any dealership and I got customers coming. They just want to know where you at. Cowboy, just let us know where you at, baby. You know what I mean? We coming. We with you. We support you. That's the beautiful thing. So even though I failed, I lost my dealership or whatever, I still had customers just rolling.
Right.
I can go to work for any dealership in the city. But guess what? I just refuse to be a slave. I refuse to be a slave. And there's a lot of people out there right now with a lot of talent that's working in these dealerships or whatever, and they thinking they doing so good. Man, you need to get out and get your own, do your own thing. You know, making these other people rich, do your own thing, baby. I'm telling you, man, it just feels so much better. You know, I'm able to help a lot of folks. You know, taught a lot of people the car business. I know some people right now that's doing well in this business.
Right.
And I remember when they, was, on their way somewhere else.
Right. So let me ask you this. I know you say you've taught some people. In what way have they worked for you? Have you just went to them personally and gave them some advice? Like how?
Yeah. I mean, I got people that I straight up taught the business to.
What?
Tons of people. This business it isn't easy when you're dealing with the public. You got to understand finance. You got to understand rates, simple interest. There's a lot that goes into these deals.
Well, let me ask you this. You ever thought about doing class for that?
I've thought about it. Might not be a bad idea.
It's not.
Might not be a bad idea.
That's the gem I just gave you. Got it right here from Lush Consulting Firm. Did you hear that? But yeah, so what would you say keeps your motivation in such a competitive industry?
Well, I done put a lot of work in right now. And I already have a good name as far as I can see in the business, because I can't think of anybody that I just purposely did wrong ever.
Okay.
And I'm reaping the benefits for taking care of so many people. Right now, I'm reaping the benefits for taking care of so many people in this business.
Being a blessing.
I got whole families in all parts of Alabama that I've never even heard of. All parts of Florida that I've never even heard of. All parts of Mississippi that you never even heard of, that send their babies to see Cowboy when it's time to get a vehicle. You see what I'm saying? And even if I can't get the financing for you, or I don't have the vehicle, I'll refer you, because guess what? It's not about me.
Right.
It's about you.
Gotcha. So, with that, I do want to say congratulations. Let me let the businessman take that possible. Okay. I do want to say congratulations on basically regaining your territory.
Yeah.
That I know that was a challenge, and it's something to be very happy about.
Oh, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. When I say unbelievable. I mean, that was to have my dealership, my dream taken away from me. I mean, I had to go to court and everything, and it was just like something out of the 1930s.
Wow.
One side of the courtroom filled with white people and a black man and a black lawyer on the other side. That judge said, "What you good white people want from this? You know what?"
Oh, wow.
That's how that went. And it was just unbelievable. It just hurt me so bad, that the man didn't even want to listen. He didn't even want to listen, didn't even want to hear my side.
Right. So tell the viewers how they can, the address, of course, how they can reach you on social media, as well as a contact number.
Tory Bird is my name.
Not Cowboy Troy. on social media.
Tory Bird is my name on Facebook. I got a big sign out there that says, you're not gonna believe what the sign says.
Tell me what the sign says.
The sign says Cowboy.
Cowboy Motorsports, XM Motorsports.
XM.
What the XM for?
Extreme, baby.
Okay. And give them your contact number, address.
Area code 251-408-3050. It's 148 East I-65 Service Road North.
Gotcha. So, in closing, this is my favorite part. Tell the viewers something they may not know about you that you would like to share. That's the first part of it. Second part is share with the viewers something that may encourage an inspiring entrepreneur to get out of his own way, whether that's start a business or what have you. The first one, something you'd like to share. Some may not know.
Don't be afraid to fail.
Okay.
Just don't be afraid to fail. Whatever you do, don't be afraid to fail. Get after it. If you fail, get up, Dust yourself off and keep going. Always be thinking. Always be planning. Don't waste your time around negativity. Keep going. Surround yourself with people that you see that are successful in making it happen.
That's right.
Not by people that just talk about it.
That's right.
There's so many people got so many different ideas, but then when you look, you judge a tree by the fruit it bears.
There you go. That sums it up. Now, what's something the viewers may not know that you would like to share? Something interesting.
Y'all need to come see me, man. Y'all need to come see me.
Well, we are about to get out of here because, hey, he is a busy man, as you can see. They try to get in contact with you, so we're going to close this thing out. Of course, thank y'all for tuning in to Business Awareness Thursdays with Lush. Sorry that it's late. I have been out of town on business, just coming back in, but I still had to make it happen because it's Thursday and I want to live up to my name. So that's why we're doing it kind of late. But of course, we'll make some change or make whatever happen to get those people who you want to see on Business Awareness Thursday with Lush. If there's any entrepreneurs or businesses that you would like to see, make sure you send me those ideas, inbox me, and I'll reach out to those people. Thank y'all for tuning in. Of course, make sure you like and share. Also, I do have a YouTube channel. If you search my name, Kimberly Knight, it will come up. It have all the episodes that are actually done each and every Thursday on there. And then there will be some exciting news released up and coming real soon that I'll share with you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next Thursday, and we out.